Hi guys, welcome. I've just done an absolute blunder. Hey Roxy, I blundered. I went live without finishing my title. Oops, my bad. Never mind. You're here. I'm here. That's all that matters. How you going? Oops. Welcome to my scope. I'm trying to get my stand to work. It's not. My stand's not standing. How rude. Hey 1313 Trouble. What's your name? Anyway, welcome. Welcome if you're coming in live. Welcome if you're watching the replay. My name's Cara. I live here in Adelaide in South Australia, and I help businesses inject behaviour and psychology understanding into not only their business but their online presence as well. Why do I do that? Because let's face it, you're trying to reach a person. So every Sunday I do a wrap of the scopes that I've done in the previous week. So if you are interested in finding out, you can see all of my scopes up on catch.me/right-to-right-AUS. Otherwise, click down on this dude in the corner, invite your friends, swipe up for Android, left or right for iOS, invite them over because I'm going to go through the scopes that I've done this week, just in case you missed them. So the first scope that I did this week, and normally I try to scope every day. They're only quick, I promise you. They're like 5-10 minute scopes max, because 20-30 minute scopes, I'm sorry, I don't have time for that. You guys don't have time for that, so let's keep it short and sweet. So I didn't scope yesterday. Life got away with me. That's fine. These things happen. But what I'm going to do is go through the scopes that I did this week. So first of all was on Monday. So remembering I'm in Australia, so it's Sunday for me. So I got the quote of John Rohn of "You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Now, I called BS on that one. I know it's a really popular quote, but the thing is I'm a wife, I'm a mother. That's 3 people that I spend the most time with. Now, don't get me wrong, they are fabulous, fabulous people, but I am not the average of those. They influence my life, they help steer my direction, but they do not make me who I am. And this is the thing I wanted you to learn from that one. The 5 people, let's try that again. 5 closest people to you, you are not the average of them. You are your beliefs, you are your past, you are your behaviours. You are not the average of the 5 closest people to you, okay? They can help you, they can steer you, they can direct you, they can influence you, but they don't make you who you are. So that was Monday's scope. Tuesday's scope was about up-leveling and reinforcing. So on New Year's Eve, Happy New Year to me, I actually upgraded my phone. Yeah, I'm an Android user, don't hold it against me. I have done iPhone, I have been on the dark side, it's okay. But I up-leveled. I bought this gorgeous gold S6 Edge, love it, gorgeous. But it was about up-leveling for me and moving to the next level and reinforcing that I am worth it. I do deserve these things. I deserve nice things. And I earn them. So I need to reinforce that behaviour in myself. So I look for things that are gold. You can see, I'm wearing gold coloured jewellery. I wish this was real, but it's not. Gold coloured jewellery, because it reinforces to me a feeling of wealth. And that's what I want in my life. I want wealth and happiness and those kinds of things. So I like pretty things. So why not surround myself with pretty, beautiful things? The next thing is if you don't, so that was Tuesday's scope. Wednesday's scope was if you don't ask. So if you don't ask, the answer will always be no. A big resounding fat November Oscar, all right? So what I wanted you guys to do is to go out and ask. So I'm rebranding, redesigning my website, all of these kinds of things. So I asked my followers to send me testimonials. And guess what? I've got testimonials. Fancy that. I had I didn't have none beforehand. But you know what? I've received testimonials from people who haven't sent me testimonials in the past. So if I hadn't asked, guess what? I wouldn't have had them. So Wednesday's scope was about asking. If you're afraid to ask because you're worried that the answer will be no, well, guess what? The answer is no at the moment. So nothing's going to change if you don't ask, okay? So Thursday's scope was releasing control to somebody else. I'm a bit of a control freak. So what I wanted to do was I needed to up-level my website. I was spending all of this time, and it got to the point where I went, you know what? I'm just going to ask and see how much it's going to cost to get someone to actually do it for me. It was a decent amount of money. I was a bit taken aback by the amount, but you know what? I have felt so empowered by doing it free. It's freed me up to spend more time with my family. It's freed me up to spend more time in my business. And it's given me this space to actually be able to do more. So I'm quite happy and would thoroughly recommend that you look at releasing control of something to somebody else to give you the time. And guess what? I shouldn't have worried about the money, because the fact is that I've earned since when I make the decision, Thursday. So it's Sunday, Friday, Saturday, 2 days, 3 days will give me 3 days. I've earned half the money anyway. What was I worried about? Friday's scope was JFDI. Just effing do it. So seriously, get out of your own way. Go forward, make a decision, take that leap, take that step. If you're worried about scoping, if you're worried about live streaming, if you're worried about blogging, if you're worried about sending that email, if you're worried about anything, get out of your own way and do it. So that's the wrap up. There wasn't a scope yesterday on Saturday. I'm sorry about that. I do try to scope daily. That's one of the things that I planned for the week. I hope you enjoyed this wrap up. Like I said, you can go over to catch.me/right-to-right-AUS to catch the previous scopes. Otherwise, I think you can still catch. No, you can't catch Friday's scope. I'm sorry, that's gone. Yeah, I hope you enjoy these scopes. And if you have any questions for me, particularly as they relate to psychology and the psychology of social media, DM me on Twitter at right-to-right-AUS, and I look forward to chatting with you soon. All right, thanks for joining. Bye.